I never was an avid church-going kid when I was little. I did go to church. I mean, every time my family visited my grandparents, we would be forced to, whether we liked it or not. Being kids, we complained, but we went anyways. It really wasn't that big of a deal to me. I mean, I never really thought about it as much as I should have. It just was routine when going to Grandma's house. When I was around 5 or 6, my parents got divorced, and my mom moved me, my brothers, and her from Idaho to Texas. And that was away from the one thing I actually went to church, was Grandma. And she didn't come with us, so we lost contact with church. We lived here for a while with somebody. I don't remember who, but we didn't go to church when we were living with him. In school, I think kindergarten actually, I met one of my friends, and he was one of those avid church kids, and over time we became best friends. So every time I would go over to his house, I would go to church just because he did. It still wasn't a big deal to me though. It was just because he went, I went. I never really felt comfortable there though. It was a big church and there was lots of people. I didn't want to go myself if he wasn't there, so I never did. I never pushed my mom to take me. My brothers never did either. A couple of years after that, where my mom made friends that went to a different church, a small church. It was really, really small, maybe 30, 40 people total that went. And she started taking us there, and I think we were the only kids, me and my 2 brothers were the only kids that regularly went. But there I felt like I fit in. I felt comfortable going there and I liked it. So we became members of that church. I think I was 12 years old. When I was at that church, I got saved. I got baptized the Sunday after that as well. And for a while I was living in the Lord, but that didn't last a whole long time. It's just the way we were living, we didn't have a whole lot of money, so us being kids, it kind of hurt us. We just didn't have the things that we wanted. We were kids, we asked for a lot, but being told no, it kind of hurt. And so I started drifting from the Lord. My friends weren't church kids. They didn't go to church, so I was a shy kid, so I didn't invite my friends either, so I never wanted to go. I wanted to hang out with my friends instead. After a while, I just completely drifted from the Lord and stopped going to church. I started hanging with the wrong friends, lost touch with the friends that actually did go to church. I started acting like that, like the friends that I shouldn't have had. Throughout that entire time though, I felt like I was fighting. I was fighting God for what I was doing was wrong, and I knew it. But that didn't stop me. I kept fighting him all of middle school and most of high school. I got new friends that did things that they shouldn't have. And all that time I felt, I had morals, but I didn't live by them really. And about my junior year of high school, I decided that I had to change. And so I got rid of those friends that were doing me wrong, leading me astray. And I started following my own path. It was not the path that God wanted me to, but it was my own path. I got rid of those friends and started doing a little bit better, but still didn't feel like I was doing God's will, what God wanted me to. It wasn't until around Christmas of my senior year that my friend Gray invited me to his church's Christmas party. And I went because it was, I thought of it more of a friendly gathering than going to church. As soon as I went to that Christmas party, everything changed. What I found was I actually enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the people there, and I enjoyed my time there. After that, I was invited to church every Sunday, and I rode to church with my friend Gray. I started going to church. I liked it, and eventually I became a member there. I've been following God's will, or I've been trying to follow God's will as much as I can since I've started going back to church. I went to college my freshman year in Dallas for biology. For most of the time there, I felt like I was out of place still. I kept on because I thought that's what I wanted to do. Eventually, I figured out that the pull was for me to come back home because I had left, and my call was to music. I had missed it too much when I was studying biology. I just completed my first year of a music degree. I'm in a band with my church, with my friends, and I'm playing music for the Lord. That's what I'm doing, and I'm going to continue doing that. My name is Jared, and this is my journey.